Your dog report sight liquor kept on drinking cats a standards in the brander off the yard where it's scorpions but no torn down more trampas to go through. A lot of cats from hours of a lake span. It's hard to know what's true. These back roads taught me more than you. Battle of the loss and getting by. Just a country boy, but I ain't dumb, I'm wise. Everything I need to know, I learned it on a back road. Mud on my tires, truth in my soul. Yeah, that's where wisdom grows. That's where wisdom grows. Learn patience from a fishing line, hard work from the fields I climb. Got my values from my mama's prayers and Aint daddy's hands with the callous tears. You think you're smart with your big town views, but I've got knowledge you can't learn in school. These dirt roads run deep in my veins. Got a PhD in southern rain. Everything I need to know, I learned it on a back road. Mud on my tires, truth in my soul. Yeah, that's where wisdom grows. Don't need no textbook to show me right from wrong. Just need these stars above to guide me along. So next time you're looking down on me, remember where real truth can be found in the curves, the country miles, and the simple things that make life worthwhile. Everything I need to know, I learned it on a back road. Mud on my tires, truth in my soul. Yeah, that's where wisdom grows. We got so close. Got my tools spread out in the yard. Neighbors shaking heads, looking hard. Dad's old socket set and rusty pliers, sweating in the sun, but I ain't tired. They all say I'm wasting time, but they don't see what's in my mind. She ain't much to look at, honey, but we're gonna have some fun, that's right. Found her sitting there behind Jim's place. Price was right, couldn't see her face. Borrowed welding gear from Cousin Ray, working every night and Saturday. People driving by just laugh and stare, like they think I just don't care. She ain't much to look at, honey, but we're gonna have some fun, that's right. That's right. Every scratch tells a story, every dip shows the way. When you've got determination, that's all it They said I couldn't do it. They said I couldn't do it. Call me crazy, call me fool. But wait until this weekend when we're cooling by the pool. Paint ain't perfect, seats all patched, motor purrs like a satisfied cat. Got my cooler loaded friends on speed dial, gonna show them all my backwoods style. She ain't much to look at, honey, but we're gonna have some fun, that's right. She ain't much to look at, honey, but we're gonna have some fun, that's right. Got them city folks looking down their nose, think they know just how my story goes. Judging by my boots and my pickup truck, but I ain't never cared about that high class stuff. Yeah, they call me backwards, I call me proud. Learn more from my daddy's calloused hands. Been 4 years sitting in them college lands. Built my life up board by board, got my own way, can't ask for more, yeah. They call me backwards, I call me proud. Fishing pole and a case of beer, four-wheel mud and a big John Deere. Work all day in the summer heat, hunt all night for that venison meat. Got no tie, got no suit and shoes, just my faith and country blues, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let the laughing point all day, while I'm living life a simple way. Got my freedom and my family close, and that's worth more than them folks suppose. Come on, they call me backwards, I call me proud. They call me backwards, I call me proud. Oh yeah. backwoods where I was raised. Got simple answers for these troubled days. City folks think they're so refined, but muddy water's clearer to my kind. When life gets rough, I keep it real. Got diesel fuel running through my steel. Don't need no fancy education, just honest truth and determination. Muddy of the water, clear of the truth, clear of the truth. Been that way since my early youth. Some folks search their whole life through, but muddy water shows what's true. Breaking my back in the summer heat, hard work rhythm like a steady beat. They can't let on me simple, they'll call me plain, but I see clear through the pouring rain. These callous hands tell my story right. Been working hard from dawn till back night. Living free in my own way. Let them judge, it's all I'll say. Muddier the water, clearer the truth. Been that way since my early youth. Some folks search their whole life through, but muddy water shows what's true. The deeper you dig, the more you find. Simple living keeps a peaceful mind. Truth ain't pretty, truth ain't clean, but down here we know what it means. Bloody of the water, clear of the truth. Been that way since my early youth. Some folks search their whole life through, but muddy water shows what's true. Muddy water shows what's true. Walking in with my boots on, folks all staring me down. Got my best flannel pressed for this side of town. Y'all don't know what I know about sipping slow. They're all swirling their glasses with their pinkies up high, but I learned from the best, yeah, under summer night sky. Raised on mason jars out behind the barn. Mama's special recipe taught me how to see, but they're all trying to be with their fancy degrees. Ooh, mason jars, raised on mason jars. Notes of oak and leather, that's what they're saying now. Reminds me of Daddy's workshop, know that smell somehow. Watch them squirm when I speak, hints of creep. They keep checking their notebooks, wondering how I know. But when you're born to taste life, that's just how you grow. Raised on mason jars out behind the barn. Mama's special recipe taught me how to see, but they're all trying to be with their fancy degrees. Ooh, mason jars, raised on mason jars. La-di-da, y'all. Shoo-dooby-bop. Watch this. That's right. Judge holds up my number, can't believe their eyes. First place ribbon for this country guy. I guess them mason jars made me smart. Raised on mason jars out behind the barn. Mama's special recipe taught me how to sing. But they're all trying to be with their fancy degrees in mason jars. Born and raised on mason jars. Small town talk makes me burn. See them stare at my kin's pain. The words cut deep, but they don't know what we've been through as brothers grow. Blood runs deeper than their lives. Stand beside you till I die. They can judge you from their throne, but you're my blood, and you're not alone. Raised upright, side by side, through the storm we'll survive. Remember when we were young, two wild hearts racing free. Now they say you've gone wrong, but they can't see what I see. Blood runs deeper than their life. Stand beside you till I die. They can judge you from their throne, but you're my blood, and you're not alone. Let them talk, let them stare. You're not alone. I'll be there. Let them talk, let them stare. You're my brother, and I'll be there. Looking at my hands tonight, ain't much to see. Just dirt and blisters and what they made of me. Sitting here alone now by the porch light. Something in my gut says this ain't right. Been working since sunrise, ain't gonna stop until the job gets done right. That's all I got. Why you looking down? when they built this land. Every scar's a story, every crack and line, blood and sweat and diesel, marking all my time. Daddy worked the same way, Grandpa too. Now they're laughing at me for doing what I do. Why you looking down on these callous hands like they ain't worth a damn? Why you looking down on these callous hands when they built this land? Why you looking down on these calloused hands like they worth the damn? Why you looking down on these calloused hands when they built this land? When they built this land? When they built this damn land? Still rises from copper stills in the morning light. My daddy taught me all his wise words. Said, son, you do what you know is right. Been making shine since I was younger, learning ways that time won't change. Some folks say that we're all sinners, but this mountain blood runs through my veins. My granddaddy's recipe ain't never failed me yet. Ain't never failed me. My granddaddy's recipe ain't never failed me yet. Yeah, yeah, got that fire in my heart and I ain't done yet. My granddaddy's recipe ain't never failed me yet. They come around with their fancy badges, try to tell me what I can't do. But these hands work just like my father's and his father's hands before him too. Every drop's got a generation, a stubborn pride and honest sweat. Let them judge from their high positions. They don't know what makes me tick yet. My granddaddy's recipe ain't never failed me yet. Ain't never failed me. My granddaddy's recipe ain't never failed me yet. Yeah, yeah, got that fire in my heart and I ain't done yet. Ain't done yet. My granddaddy's recipe ain't never failed me yet. never failed me yet. Trucks rolling last spring, brand new mailbox, freshly painted swing. Their SUV looked mighty out of place, and that welcome pie got thrown in my face. They kept their distance, drew their curtains tight, while we had bonfires burning through the night. I just smiled and waved, let them be. Sometimes folks need time before they're free. They said we're living wrong, but now they're singing our song, singing along. Thought they changed this place, but this place changed them. Now they're part of the family, and we're all living free. First complaints came about the rooster's crow, then the mud and tractors down low. There's no culture here, I heard them say, while sipping fancy drinks on the deck all day. But then their car got stuck one rainy night, and my old pickup pulled them out alright. Something changed right then and there. Now they're bringing casseroles to share. They say we're living wrong, but now they're singing our song, singing along. Thought they'd change this place, but this place changed them. Now they're part of the family, and we're all living free. Now look who's got a pickup in their drive, trading stocks for fishing coming alive. Their kids are running barefoot in the creek, their mom was cooking biscuits every week. Got a chicken coop and vegetable plot, learning what we always knew we got. Trading high heels for some muddy boots, finding out what matters at their roots. Been watching this change day by day, seeing city polish fade away. Now they're first to help when times get rough, proving that this life's got enough. They said we're living wrong, but now they're singing our song, singing along. Oh, thought they changed this place, but this place changed them. Now they're part of the family, and we're all living free. We're all living free. And grease on my hands, been that way since I first learned to stand. Been looked down their noses from way up high, but they don't know what makes me feel alive. Got my own way of living, and I ain't asking permission. Way out past where the blacktop ends, living how we wanna live, raising hell with all my friends, and I got no excuse to give, no excuse to give, no excuse to give. Friday nights by the county line, tailgate down, having a real good time. They say we're simple, call us names, but simple living keeps me sane. Got my own kind of freedom, and I don't need their approval. Way out past where the blacktop ends, living how we wanna live, raising hell with all my friends, and I got no excuse to give. No excuse to give. They say uneducated, I say street smart. They say old-fashioned, I say know my heart. They say no future, I say watch me go. They don't understand what they don't know. Way out past where the blacktop ends, living how we wanna live, raising hell with all my friends, and I got no excuse to give. No excuse to give. Ain't got nothing to prove. Saw you glancing across the bar, thought I caught you rolling eyes at my old worn baseball cap and the dust upon my ride. You came over anyway, said you liked my southern ways, till your friends walked in that door. Now you're acting strange. Are my muddy boots too much for you? Does my accent make you squirm? When your fancy friends come round, am I just your dirty little concern? Heard you tell 'em I work land like it's something to be ashamed. Saw you wipe your lipstick off before you told 'em my last name. Now you're sitting mighty fine with your $100 wine, but your smile ain't real at all, baby, neither's mine. All my muddy boots too much for you? Does my accent make you squirm? When your fancy friends come around, am I just your dirty little concern? You don't know what you're missing. Real love ain't about condition. Got calluses on these hands from building something worth living, while you're busy pretending I'm just fine here being me. Are my muddy boots too doo-doo? Does my accent make you squirm? When your fancy friends come round, baby, I ain't your concern no more.
Evening, y'all. Pump number 3. Clock strikes 10. Another shift begins. Through window panes, the dark night spins. These bright lights overhead, yeah, keep me company. They depend on me. Night folks passing through, simple life, but it sets me free. Truckers roll with coffee needs, share their tales of open seas, of asphalt streams and diesel dreams, while I keep watch, or so it seems. Fill it up with regular darling. Sure thing, Miss Ruth, how's them grandkids? These bright lights overhead keep me company. They depend on me. Night folks passing through, simple life, but it sets me free. Boys in muddy trucks swap their stories, push their luck, while moths dance wild against the glass. Each night shift out, sure to pass. It's down now, reach on down on me. Y'all drive safe now. Got mud on my boots, don't give two hoots about what you say about my way. In my pickup truck, just my kind of luck. Born country strong, where I belong. Y'all can judge from your fancy place, but I ain't gonna change my ways. Can't stand the sight of my Friday nights. Too country for comfort, that's what they say. Too country for comfort, and that's okay. 'Cause I'm living free, just being me. Back roads and beer ain't welcome here. In your clean scene with your machine, but I don't mind, left that behind. Small town pride deep inside. Got no time for your sideways
Ain't living life by your rule books. This is my land. This is who I am. Too country for comfort. That's what they say. Too country for comfort. And that's okay. 'Cause I'm living free. Just being me. Judgment back to town, 'cause out here I wear my crown. Simple life suits me right. Country for comfort, that's what they say. Too country for comfort, and that's okay. 'Cause I'm living free, just being me. Yeah. Just me and me. In the garage late, working until late, wrenching my right hand, following my own plan. Spark plugs and old steel, know just how it feels, running through my veins, diesel in my brain. Some folks say I'm crazy to smash up what I build, but they don't understand that this blood just won't be stilled. Running on diesel and pure stubbornness, ain't no other way to live, I confess. Hammer down, pedal meets the floor, engine screaming, always wanting more. Don't need your fancy education, just give me pure acceleration. Metal starts to bend, with fender meets skinned. Paint chips flying fast, each hit could be last. Other drivers fade, in this game we played. Victory's in sight, diesel burns tonight. They all try to stop me with hits from every side, but nothing's gonna break me, this stubborn fool's got pride. Running on diesel and pure stubbornness, ain't no other way to live, I confess. Hammer down, pedal meets the floor, engine screaming, always wanting more. Don't need your fancy education, just give me pure acceleration. Trophy on display, I did it my own way, and didn't tell stories true of what I went through. Built it from the ground, now I wear the crown. Watch that diesel flow, 'cause stubbornness won't go. Running on diesel, a pure stubbornness, ain't no other way to live, I confess. engine screaming, always wanting more. Don't need your fancy education, just give me pure acceleration.
My truck up to that fancy store. Lady clutched her purse, hurried through the door. Heard her mutter something about his kind, but I just smiled and left it all behind. Yeah, I'm a redneck, ain't no shame. Got calloused hands and a family name. My way, dirt and dignity every day. Boss man at the bank turned me down flat, said my kind of work won't cut it, that was that. But these hands build houses, fix what's broke, while them suits just push their paper, blow their smoke. Yeah, I'm a redneck, ain't no shame. Got calloused hands and a family name. Proud and proven, that's my way. Dirt and dignity every day. My dues in sun and rain, built this life through sweat and strain. Simple truth is all I need. That's my faith, that's my creed. Yeah, I'm a redneck, ain't no shame. Got callous hands and a family name. Took me fishing when I was just a kid. Showed me how patience beats any fancy gear we could have had. Said, son, the best things come to those who learn to wait. Down that old red clay path, that's where wisdom got its start. Every bump and every turn, every lesson that I learned, everything I need to know, I learned down a dirt road. Simple truths and country ways keep me grounded to this day. Keep me grounded. What knowing shows when you're taking it slow down a dirt road. First truck I ever drove was Daddy's beat-up Ford. Taught me more about life than any classroom ever could. When something breaks, you fix it. Stand proud of what you've done. That's the kind of knowledge that gets passed from son to son. Every dent and every scrape, every choice I had to make, everything I need to know, I learned down a dirt road. Simple truths and country ways keep me grounded to this day. Keep me grounded. Worth knowing shows when you
you're taking it slow. Down the road. Don't need no fancy education to understand what matters most. Just good people and determination, and let life be your teacher as you go. Got my own kids, and I'm teaching them the same. The wisdom of the back roads ain't something you can tame. Life ain't always pretty, and it sure ain't always clean. But the deepest understanding comes from places in between. Everything I need to know, I learned down a dirt road. Simple truths in country ways keep me grounded to this day. Keep me grounded. Everything knowing shows when you're taking it slow down a dirt road. Got a creaky front porch swing, fireflies in mason jars. While you're chasing bigger things, I'm right here beneath the stars. These dirt roads lead me home, past the fields my daddy grew. Got everything I own, baby, that's enough to do. You can keep your polished marble floors, your fancy dinner plates. I found what I'm living for, and it just can't wait. Would you trade your mansion for my double wide view? Would you trade it all? Would you give up everything you thought was true? Everything you do. 'Cause what I've got ain't much to some, but it's heaven through and through. Would you trade your mansion for my double wide view? Mi tierra es simple pura, como el aire que respiro. No necesito más altura que este cielo que miro. Las estrellas son mi techo y esta vida es mi verdad. Lo que tengo es un hecho y no pido nada más. Say I should want more than what these back roads bring, but I've seen what you're working for, and I don't need those things. Would you trade your mansion for my double wide view? Would you trade it all? Would you trade it all? Would you give up everything you thought was true? 'Cause what I got ain't much to some, but it's heaven through and through. Would you trade my double wide view. Would you take a measure for my double wide view?
They call me backwoods, call me hillbilly trash. Don't understand the freedom when the mud starts to splash. 9 to 5, they judge me with their sideways looks, like my dirty boots stain their precious books. But they don't know what drives me, what keeps me alive. The rebel spirit burning deep inside. Weathered hands and worn blue jeans, living life the way I please. The engine revving, time to disappear. Leave their judgment in my rear. Feel that country darkness calling. Stars above, night is falling. When the sun goes down, that's when I come alive. Mud beneath my wheels, freedom in my ride. Whoa, freedom in my ride. When the sun goes down, watch me break these chains. Let the good old boys show you how to raise some cane. Yeah, raise some cane tonight. Got my keys in hand, diesel in the tank, rolling past the houses where they think they're so high ranked. But I got something better than their white picket fence. Raw, untamed power that just makes more sense. My 30-inch motors hitting back road clay, living life the only way I know today. Let them talk their talk, I walk my walk, cause actions speak louder than the way they squawk. Deep in the swampland where the wild things roam. This is my kingdom, this is my home. Let me hear you say, yeah, yeah. Listen up, I'm about to break it down straight. Living life authentic, never hesitate. They can try to change me, try to make me bow, but I got gasoline running through my veins right now. Every dirty track I leave me behind is like a signature that defines who I am and what I'm about. This ain't no whisper, this here's a shout. My kind of poetry ain't written in books. It's coffee, mud, and engine grease looks. So judge me if you want, I don't mind, cause freedom's what I find when I leave it all behind. When the sun goes down, that's when I come alive. Mud beneath my wheels, freedom in my ride. Whoa, freedom in my ride. When the sun goes down, watch me break these chains. Let the good old boys show you how to raise some cane. Yeah, raise some cane tonight. One more time, raise some cane tonight. Down this gravel road again, trucks got mud on the wheels. Ain't welcome in their fancy clubs, know just how that feels. Small town eyes watching me like I'm some kind of stain. But there's one place I can breathe, at the end of Dusty Lane. The engine running rough tonight, but my heart knows where to go. Past the fields and railroad tracks to the only truth I know. This old bar don't care what I drive or what these boots might cost. Every
something they had lost. And when that band starts playing loud, we're on the same somehow. Yeah, this place right here's my freedom, and these folks here are my crowd. Rich man tried to change my ways, said I ought to clean up nice, but his silver-plated smile couldn't hide that heart of ice. Got my daddy's calloused hands and my mama's stubborn pride. Don't need your validation now, found somewhere I can reside. Seen as the phone call I tie, but one piece dues might cost. Every face in here got a story, but something they had lost. And then that dance on playing loud, we're all the same somehow. Yeah, this place like here's my friend, these folks here on my crown. They can judge me from their high-rise view, think they know just who I am. But down here in the sawdust truth, we don't play that kind of hand. This old bar don't care what I drop or what these boots might cost. Every face in here's got a story, something they had lost. Gillet Banks right here's my freedom, and these folks here are my crowd. These folks right here are my crowd. Y'all know what time it is when that paycheck hits the bank and the sun starts singing low. Troubles brewing. Here we go. Mud on my boots and gas in the tank. Got my brothers in the back, yeah, they know what's up. Rolling past the county line where the gravel ends. Small town sheriff gave his last warning, but we ain't listening. Hell yeah! 'Cause trouble finds us everywhere we are. And mama's prayers ain't gonna save us tonight. When them fists start flying at the first T-Dog bar. Every Friday night's a fight worth fighting. Pick yourself up off that floor. Every Friday night's a story worth writing. Every Friday night's a story worth writing. Always coming back for more. Sun City boy's running his mouth again about our trucks, our town, our way of life. My buddy Jim is getting that wild eye look. Last one is coming from the bartender's lips, but pride's on the line tonight, and daddy didn't raise no running man. So here we go again, round and round, just another chapter in our Friday plans. Where's on the time? The time on his pride again. I need excitable for right for. And the flying nights is fine with fun. You never mind how seeing her boy acting this fool. But there's something in our blood that burns when somebody pushes too far. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down quick. Small town living after weak or sick. Work all week just to let it all hang. Friday rolls round, yeah, we do our thing. Ain't about the bruises or the stories we tell. It's about standing up when the cards ain't dealt your way. Every single Friday night, that's just how we live, and we live it right. Every Friday, that's a fight worth fighting. Back for more. Hell yeah. Yeah. Got my pickup parked out her back, mud all down the beaten track. People point and laugh at me, but I know who I want to be. Simple life's what suits me fine. Cold beer tastes like sunshine. Y'all can judge me if you please, but I know who I want to be. They look down their nose at me, but I just smile and let it be. They call me redneck, I call me free. Down these back roads is where I'll be. Yeah, they call me redneck, but I'm just me. Living life wild, living life free. Some folks say I ain't refined. I say that's working by design. Got grease beneath my nails and my own path to blaze these trails. Work hard every single day, that's just how I make my way. Let them talk, let them see, cause I know who I wanna be. They look down their nose at me, yeah, but I just smile and let it be. They call me redneck, I call me free. Down these back roads is where I'll be. Yeah, they call me redneck, but I'm just me. Living life wild, living life free. Say it's finding your own way through the fields and down the streams, living out your own damn dreams. Whoa, living out your dreams. They call me redneck, I call me free. Down these back roads is where I'll be. Y'all look at me like I'm some kind of joke.
Standing here in my dusty leather pair, some folks whispering about the rules I broke with judgmental lies and their uppity stare. But I ain't here to meet their high demands, just came to dance with my baby tonight. Got calluses all over these hands and I wear my pride just about right. These boots don't shine, but they sure do dance. These boots don't shine, but they get their chance. They sure do dance, they get their chance. Chandeliers hanging way up high while I'm scuffing up their marble floor. Chandeliers hanging way up high while I'm scuffing up there. Champagne glasses passing me by, but my mason jar's asking for more. They can keep their fancy ways and wine, I'm just here to show my girl around. Watch me move in this old design, making tracks all over this ground. These boots don't shine, but they sure do dance. These boots don't shine, but they get their chance. They sure do dance, they get their chance. You can judge me from your velvet seats, think you're better in your shiny shoes, but when the band plays them back road beats, watch who's got more moves to lose. Now the night's winding down real slow, and every wallflower's learned my name. Taught them all how to do-so-do, made this party worth all the shame. Yeah, my boots might not match this place, but they've carried me through thick and thin. And when I leave without any grace, you'll remember where these boots have been. These boots don't shine, but they sure do dance. These boots don't shine, but they get their chance. They sure do. They sure do dance, so they get their chance. Midnight coffee in a vinyl booth, your eyes keep judging every move, like something's wrong with who I am. These callous hands, this working man, they're pushing sugar in your cup like you're trying to sweeten me up. But honey, I ain't what you wanna change, I'm sitting here just the same. Ain't gonna polish what ain't broken, these rough edges suit me fine. You can keep your fancy notions, I keep living on my time. Ain't gonna polish what ain't broken, baby, can't you read the signs? Perfect world's too clean for me, all pressed and starched and fancy free. You're picking at my jacket threads while memories dance inside my head. Remember when you used to say you love me better just this way? Now here you sit with different eyes, trying to civilize. Ain't gonna polish what ain't broken, these rough edges suit me fine. You can keep your fancy notions, I'll keep living all my time. Ain't gonna polish what ain't broken, baby, can't you read the signs?
car, leave this small town in your rear view. But you'll never find what you're looking for. Some things are perfect being true. Ain't gonna polish what ain't broken. These rough edges suit me fine. You can keep your fancy notions, I keep living on my time. Ain't gonna polish what ain't broken. Baby, can't you read the sign? Papa's pickup still parked in the yard. Been there since the factory went dark. His weather wrench hangs on the wall like nettles from some forgotten war. Every morning before the rooster sings, I feel the weight of simple things. The tools he taught me how to hold, worth more to me than bars of gold. Every blister earned, every lesson learned, reminds me who I am. These callous hands tell my daddy's tale. These callous hands never fail. Built this life board by board like he did before. These callous hands, they're my family seal. These calloused hands make it real. These calloused hands tell my story, pushing planks and pounding nails, following footsteps down his trail. My shoulders strong from lifting loads, my spirit shaped by country roads. The proud tradition passes down through sweat and soil, sacred ground. No fancy title to my name, just honest work without the fame. 'Cause every muscle work and a hurt. These callous hands tell my daddy's tale. These callous hands never fail. Built this life board by board like he did before. These callous hands, they're my family seal. These callous hands make it real. Hey, old man, I hope you know your legacy still stands to show. The path you paved with pride and pain, I'll carry on through sun and rain. These calloused hands tell my daddy's tale. These calloused hands never fail. Built this life board by board like he did before. These calloused hands, they're my family seal. These calloused hands make it real. These calloused hands, these calloused hands, these calloused hands tell our story.